Hi everyone, it's Bitcoin from the Big Chubowski in the second round of this week, fighting Kylo Ken 35. No clue what happened to the other 34. With almost 800k lifetime, he has an Executor, and I'm pretty sure he's got it on defense, because he did not change his defense between the first and the second round, and pretty much last week all of it was on defense. So might be facing that, and so far it's been a really annoying fleet to deal with. Even using your own Executor, so I'm actually kind of expecting a loss there. Because I've been testing other stuff, and the other stuff I happen to not have available in this Grand Arena, or I would even feel more comfortable using that on Executor. He's got, I believe, all 5 GLs, or maybe he didn't have JML, yeah, that was this one. No JML, Relic 8 Cat on the other hand. Does have JKL, so I guess he's on his way to JML, but it's typically a pretty unusual Galactic Legend for people not to have because of the value in TB. Lightside Jew TB. But yeah, that's what he's got. There's not too much else noteworthy about the roster that I would want to point out. So I'm just going to go into the board and show you that he has already attacked. If the game is willing to load. Because if we're going to have this kind of stuff during the match, then I'm not going to be happy. Which I'm already not. Okay, there we go. Took a fair bit of time. So he has attacked, and for like the 10 billionth time we've got Rey standing here in the back, but even he didn't attack her. I don't think he can take her out, but who knows, maybe he still has a Galactic Legend to get the job done. 2 attempts on Treya there, and I think he had losses in every other zone besides fleets. So the JKL team he failed on once, no clue what it looked like or what kind of banners he got. The rest no problems. And then over here, I believe it was on the Nude team that he dropped once, and on the CLS team. So I have a bit of room to spare in case I have to multi-shot his fleet, but that assumes I'm able to multi-shot his fleet, let alone all the ground battles that I need to do. So I did not put my Executor on defense, given the fact that I expected his to be on defense. I want to make sure that I can get through, and at least in a mirror you should be able to pick off some ships and then are able to clean it up. But ever since, as mentioned, I've been testing some other stuff, so I might have other options in the future. But yeah, for now I'll have to see. So on his defense, he's got the strong Kylo on a mass team there with Sith Trooper. That one is quite easily underestimated, but very powerful. A Boba lead, that's also pretty unusual. So usually you expect Bosk there or something. He might have Mando and Grief with him on offense. So that's going to be an interesting one to fight. The Grievous team a bit weaker there with the Gear 12B2, but still pulls the same counter, gets you the same banners, so in this case it doesn't really matter. Sidious lead you also don't see too often. People typically give that Zeta to Maul and make use of that. In this case, I think it gives like more crit chance or more debuffs. No debuffs. It's just the offense when they crit. Alright. And then the new team there, a bit different as well without Django in it or without GBA, which people typically do. This one has Dooku, but it makes it very nasty, and it forces you to focus on B1 for a fair bit of the fight, although he's not actually a tank, so there's no reason for him to be left out in the open either. So it's basically a nobody has stealth kind of team. Except for the countering part, like if you have a character that would counter, if they're under stealth, then you're not going to counter them. So here the Shaq team's pretty unusual with Echo in there. So this Rex is not particularly fast. The Echo isn't going to be fast due to the Gear 12 limitation, though 282 is decent. So that's, in my opinion, a bit of a strange use. But it's what he's got. The Finn Heroes team, the Darth Revan team without Malak, so maybe I'll see Malak on defense with something else. And then Rey Cat, pretty fast Cat. So quite curious how that one's gonna go. So let's warm up here and then go into the Rey battle after, because that should be an interesting one. So save Daka and Zombie and just go with these 3. Might cost me a banner. I've started to be totally okay with that. I like the peace of mind of still having Daka Zombie as a strong pair to do all kinds of things. Hopefully a stun, no stun, but I can still take him out this way. Okay, he went for the foresight. That's like the best case scenario. It means I'll hit less next time. But I still push back the turn meter here. There's a feat to kill with these guys, so ideally it's not going to be a plague kill. I don't think it will be. But just good in general to keep in mind. So I think that's going to be the feat done. So we get the tank tech over on SEE. Let's not make the mistake we made before. So here we do link L3 and Ray. And then later on we relink for Cat. Once I am close to or have reached the ultimate. Because Cat does need to die before she gets that force leap off. Otherwise it can be trouble. Let's just get this tech out as well. And then get started here. So Ray is about to whirlwind here. So I'm just gonna save that protection. And well, I might as well heal Watt here. I just want to make sure that Watt sticks around. Like he would be down to health right now if it wasn't for the little heal there. But this should pretty much kill him. So I'm close here and I'm thinking of relinking, which I guess rhymes. But it might just be the safer play. On the other hand, if I wait one more turn, I can get the double protection recovery. So I think that's going to be the smarter play. So do it right now. And then I'm at full. Or not. Does that? Or maybe it was a double and I'm just not paying attention. I'm not feeling super sharp today. Didn't get a ton of sleep. Or so it feels, so hopefully I don't mess anything important up. So there's still the possibility of that bug that some people have described where apparently Ray keeps a good bit of offense on her even after Cat dies, so I hope I'm not running into that one. She's gonna go into ultimate here. Let's slow it down so I can see the damage numbers. 232k, that is certainly no boost. So I'm all good there. And the next up, Troopers against Darvevan. There's no Malik in there, so that certainly makes it easier. A lot of people have been asking over the past 24 hours, like, does Vader still beat this and that? Does it still stand a chance on Darvevan? Does it still kill something like Geos even? There's been a lot of figuring out there for a lot of people. And since there's no Malik, I can pretty much immediately go for HK here. Normally seen you would go for Bastilla Fallen, but I don't have to do that. So I get my first kill, and then I can just instantly do a group attack on Bastilla Fallen for the extra hit here. And no assists on Darvevan, but this should kill. 25 seconds, 54 banners. Love it. That's one of the things I really enjoy about 3v3. The fights are typically just a lot quicker unless you really want to or need to recover protection banners, and it's yeah, kind of team where that takes a bit of time. There's not as many 4-minute battles or something. So let's use my bounty hunters here. I'm not sure I need to use something more expensive. They get the days off here, which looks like an issue. And like, yeah, Rex does take a lot of turns there, which is a bit of a problem. But there's no like sort of other clones that can help him to reduce his cooldown as much. I don't even know if that's only 501st allies. Not quite sure. Let's see what this does. Yeah, very nice. Get a stun, and it does not heal him due to the healing immunity. So he's instantly dead. I figured I was going to do pretty good damage there with Boba. The Relic 8 is just kind of a brute force trick. And from this point it's seeing if there's any way to recover some protection. Echo is definitely annoying, but damage output is low. And as they currently both have protection, Bosk will keep on taunting for a bit still. Oh, this is incredibly slow though. And that doesn't really do anything. I should have just gone with a basic. But let's kill him. There we go. I feel like that... okay. They still have healing immunity. That buff really gets put at the very end. I assumed it was something else. Okay, let's do an ability block then. Because that does less damage. Healing immunity gone on Boba. If he had the Zeta, he would instantly be full here. He doesn't. Oh wow. Yeah, she does gain evasion mastery actually. That's how she's dodging absolutely everything. Well, pretty poor banners against a relatively weaker team. But hopefully it's not a banner match. Let's see what he's got in the back here. Geos, Night Sisters. Okay. The other 3 bad batch here that are relicked. But no other GLs. So another one going light and then not clearing. Which is also why he might still have something against Ray. Maybe he figured he could make me like overspend or be cautious and make mistakes. And then still end up taking out Ray at the end. I don't really know there. I didn't look into the banners too much to determine if he used any GLs and if so, how many. That's what the stats say anyway. Always good to take a little look. After that one time where I sent JML in against something he could not take at all. So he's gonna waste his turn. He feeds some turn meter. But really, let's just take out Sith Trooper as soon as possible. Total lack of crits is going to be a big problem for them. And the low damage output from Kylo Ren Unmasked helps too. That dude definitely hits though. I should use a heal. Followed up by another one. Probably, if I can get there. If it's a 55, it's not the end of the world. Let's basic for now. Nice, that's actually a well-timed dodge, but it looks like I'm full protection at the moment. Yay, killing weak things with GLs. Super interesting content. Okay, do the AoE now. That's Boba gone. So then it's really just a rocket that I take and that's pretty much it. Oh, Grand Arena is so much fun, and then there's Conquest coming up in a couple days. And CG just keeps doubling down on it, and I just haven't heard anyone say a positive word about it. It's crazy time consuming the way they're gonna do it now. Just because people rushed through it initially, everyone now has to start buying refreshes. It's, I think, a really big mistake to double down on this so hard and make it such a time-consuming thing. But their philosophy is people are engaging with it, so they must like it. But people are engaging with it because they feel forced to in order to compete in the game. And it's really hard to find ways to get resources, so people will almost play anything. Yeah, this is gonna be a 51 no matter what I do. There's no way to recover protection on anyone. That's why I thought I could bring one less character. But I mean, it's tiny difference in banners. Not gonna look at that too much. Probably want to start calling Ayla to assist on Dooku at some point. Or even on B1 here. No need to overthink this. Should have probably just auto-played. Just wanted to get them out of here and not have the headache of dealing with annoying Newt. So it's just purely a control game nowadays. So I can still try to lower, but as you can see it doesn't kill. And then equalization means you actually don't really lower. So since GBA has ability block, I can try to pick off Brute here, which didn't happen. EP is going to move regardless. So what's smartest now, I think, is to hope for a stun here, which I did get. Put a shock on Brute, which I did get. I can fracture Brute Alpha. It's definitely dicier. Like if I wouldn't have had the stun, I would have started taking some hits. I wouldn't have died, but it's certainly uglier. So Vader isn't quite full. Now he is. So it's a 53. I'm cool with that. That one, like, it has quite a few counter options, but they're all decently heavy as well. So this is quite a nice defensive team to add to the mix of things like Finn Heroes, of you know, all of these teams that pull the kind of CLS level counters, so that you can trip people up and force them to use one of their counters they're not super confident with. So that's a pretty nice thing you can do this way. Might want to push his turn meter back, but Tech might also cleanse Hunter. But if I push his turn meter back, then he is going to get to 10 stacks there. Let's just do it. He gets the taunt, but I dispel it. I'm just going to AoE here. Yeah, he gets it off, dang it. But I push back the turn meter, so it's not actually a problem. Kill him, kill this one, and kill that one for a very easy 54 without really any kind of chance of them getting a good hit in. Yeah, my final opponent is one that does have a pretty high lifetime, I believe. Somewhere like 950k or higher, I'm not sure. So maybe that one would actually check. So if you're watching, hello sir, looking forward to our round. Kind of might as well go for Daka first, but this one is definitely a bit easier and quicker to take down, so let's do that. I've got one kill now on Talzin, which helps to speed things along a bit. Thank you for the out of turn attacks to preserve my protection. But there it goes already. Nah. I don't really see a good chance here of keeping the protection up, so it's already gone on almost everyone besides Ahsoka now. And that's a health hit. Dispel zombie here and go for Talzin eventually. I should have done the spec there to get protection up. That was a misplay, which cost me the banner there. Basic her out. Yes, you're very cool, Daka. I haven't really used the kick much, but kind of like getting the protection up. Okay, zombie down to -2. So 51, ugly, unpleasant fight. Swap and do this to hide and get dispelled anyway. Genius. Or not. Protection up is handy here. One more AoE and... this should kill actually. It's a Relic 8. Grandmaster Yoda. Even the non-crit. Like, look at the damage. 26k. On a Gear 12 B2. Come on. What did I Relic 8 you for, man? And why am I not critting? He's got CC. I should have probably killed there. Because Grievous is about to go. Anyway. Relic 8. He's good. I don't see the problem. Let's do this so he's gone, and then... No, he goes before me. Okay. JKR, if you would please heal to full. It's not happening. I think... I would have liked to get a Jolie heal on JKR here, but... Okay, still a chance. I can't do both though. So it's probably better for me to just save Jolie's banner here. Though, on the other hand, if Jolie gets JKR the banner, then... Even if he loses his, it's still a win. And actually Grandmaster Yoda beats him to a turn, so... Just AoE and kill. Definitely push back a stir meter, great. I don't want to be dazed, that would be a problem. Just AoE whenever. Come on. I don't mind Sidious doing his stuff too much. Because I've got Tenacity up anyway. Stone Maul again. Man, the level of control is just stupid. Push you back. Like, there's so many ways you can play this team and just keep going no matter what. It's pretty fun. Even though the damage output is so low. Okay, Executor. There it is. Yep. So identical to what he has done in the previous rounds. I'm not sure about the entire defense. I think there were some changes. As mentioned, I didn't really compare for this guy. So, like, obviously I feed Nest a fair bit of offense doing this. So what I was thinking is killing Bo-Katan first. So I don't think I'll get through this guy, but good try. Okay, nice. Not too bad there. Kill her this way. Stun her, because she does not have tenacity. Yeah, super easy. I'm gonna feed them a fair bit of offense by doing these, but I need to get the exposes out there. So while I'm not in stealth, I should not be hitting Han too much. Oof, that's rough. You got everyone. Okay. And again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a 51. Although Rage Out of Training and BB-8 aren't super far off, so let's see what I can do. 44, yeah, no, that's not happening. Worth a shot anyway, but I probably hit too much with Rage Out of Training. Dodging there actually recovers BB-8 because of R2, that's great. Hadn't thought of that one. That Zeta does not do a whole lot anymore since this is not a Sith Raid team anymore. haven't been able to test this really in Arena. Okay. So breach on Bosk so that he doesn't move yet, and now I can do this and call Xanadu Blood to hopefully land breach on their end, which I did not, and also no target on there, so that sucks. This is like the worst kind of opening that you can get. Their Xanadu Blood's also gonna move after this, so even if I cleanse this, it's right back, and then the group attack follows and they pull way, way, way ahead in the turn order. So this is kind of the worst case scenario I'm getting here, unless I now call Bosk to assist to cleanse that, which is probably the right play, because at least they don't get any breaches. I'm not sure though, but it's kind of winging it, no pun intended. And now I can still hit Razor Crest with an ability block there, which fortunately landed. That's not good. That's not good at all. I really don't want to lose my Slave 1 here. Come on, buddy. Hang in there. Yeah, this does absolutely nothing for me. Just a ton of hits, but I might as well use it to at least trigger Razor Crest there and get apparently my contract. Can I target him? I do, but then I feed turn meter, so it's kind of a waste. I will not. And now go for Chad Bane. Just need one hit from Slave 1 here and I've got him. Great, this is going in the right direction. Oh, that was great. Beautiful. This is game over for him. Nice. I'm literally just going along with it, what I think makes sense, but please no bomb thingy. Thank you. See, he does have retribution. Thought so. Glad I checked. He doesn't get hit. So that's a fine move to use, and then at least he's not gonna use his specials on me. Thank you, sir. And Houndstooth almost gone. Just want to take it out and then get to Boba. I could heal someone to full, probably Boba. He's gonna, yeah, get there. Nice. And now try to stun. Beautiful. See you, bro. Thank you for playing. It's still atrocious banners. Oh well. Like, it looked good. I had protection on my ships, I had health on my ships. I know you lose some from not having a 7-star ship, but that didn't look like a 59 to me. It didn't feel like a 59, but that's what I got, so. Okay, still alive. Let's get some overcharge going. Please do not trigger TFB. Nice, thank you. Of course you land all ability blocks, why wouldn't you? I don't know why, but this Executor stuff is, for now anyway, giving me a bit of an appreciation for fleets. I'm sorry. The TFB just murder my 7-star Hyena bomber. Just like that. Who usually takes 5 billion years to kill. Please, Mark Vader. Let's go for the TIE bomber then. No. Oh, God. This is gonna be a... Like, I know Executrix adds a lot of damage, but this is pushing it a bit. So can't AoE because then I trigger the Foresight. But if I don't AoE, I don't have a Vulture either. And I essentially already lose, so let's just AoE anyway. See if I can still pick off a ship. There we go. The big bad guy is gone. Let's also pick off TFP. Great. Stun kind of feels tempting, but I'd rather have more vultures. Come on, let me get this guy out at least. Yes. And now I'm in stealth. There is hope. Gonna use this here because that guy really needs to go. The vulture is gonna move, so I'll stun this one. This is gonna be worse than 59. Or even a loss if I take one more hit here. Oh my. What is this, 56? 58. Okay, it's worse than 59. Oh my god, what kind of battle was that? Of course, TFP is Relic now. Maybe that made the difference. I want to see what kind of damage he did there on my Hyena bomber, because that was ridiculous. Might have even been a crit. Should have been a crit to kill me there, really. Which normally doesn't happen due to crit avoidance, but maybe TFP has something that allows him to overcome that, or there was crit chance up or something. Anyway, 3140, pretty happy with it. Looking forward to the final round then. Even if he clears this, I've won. So thanks Kylo Ken, and see you in the future perhaps.